And our board loves MAP. They absolutely love it, and they talk about it all the time.
MAP Growth gives us concrete, focused topics and skills to talk about with the school board.
NWEA has been a crucial part of our data sense making. We really never had a set of data to share with our stakeholders, especially our school board members. Now we go to the table with our school board members and we show them our growth data and achievement data from NWEA. That data is so crucial to have in understanding and helping our teachers be successful to make our children be successful, which we want to do.
We share our MAP data with our school board of trustees to let them know where we're at and where we are projected to be. And that's been very powerful for them to be able to see that data and understand this is what we're doing in our district and at our schools, and that we do know where we're going, and it's not a guessing game. One thing that our superintendent likes to say is long before you sit down to take that STAR test, you should know what your scores are going to be. And that all goes back to being able to trust that MAP data and know that those projections are right in alignment with it.
I think MAP reading fluency and MAP growth have a huge role to play in our long-term journey. We actually just set 5-year student outcome goals with our board, and those are really ambitious. And so our ability to use MAP to make sure that we are on the right path to those ultimate outcomes for students, but rooted in instruction. Like, one of the coolest things about MAP is it's not just an assessment, it actually ties back to helping us understand where the student is related to our Texas standards, where they are related to the outcomes that we want to see. And so I think it is the nimble resource that we need to make adjustments along the way in our journey to actually get where we want to be 5 years from now.
For me, the growth data is much more important than a lot of the achievement data. We obviously want all kids to achieve, but we also know that if a child comes to us in kindergarten and they have never been read to, they don't know their letters or their numbers or anything, it is much more important to us in third grade to see that they've had learning growth than to see if they've met that achievement benchmark. So for me, to be able to showcase that data to our school board and to show them that, yes, here's our achievement data, but more importantly, are we making gains in kids? Are they growing in their learning every single day? So getting kids focused on growth, getting families focused on growth, and getting our whole community focused on growth really sets us up for our mission, which is empowering kids for their whole lives.
We were a district that had good achievement. Our achievement was solid. We were well in the 80 percentile all the time, but we needed to know how to grow students and how to ensure even our highest students were being pushed to the limits and had the experiences and the challenges to grow them even further. And so that's what really MAP has done for our district in working with our school board, is looking at what is our percentage of students that are growing in our district. And so we follow that very closely and feel like it's a solid way of proving that we are making a difference for our students.
The most important report that I download from NWEA or pull from NWEA is the growth profile for the district that combines all our schools and our grade levels. So K through 8, I can give the growth data for the schools to the school board members. We explain to them what that data means and what that should look like for us. And then we give suggestions on where we need to go in the next steps with our learning in the schools, or whether that be resources, whether that be instruction, or even staffing. So it is good, useful data to show to our stakeholders as this is where we're at compared to other students in the United States.
With our reading data, we can show them all the steps we've taken using MAP data, MAP growth data, with our MTSS committees and how it impacts where students are placed in the services they receive.
Does it give your school board a better understanding of the full surround of activities?
I do. I think it gives them a better understanding of why we offer the things that we do and how effective they actually are. Because again, a state test is completely different and it's not built for every learner. Where MAP sort of is built for every learner because it kind of ebbs and flows with them.
Every district needs a assessment tool that is going to help them progress monitor their work. Every district needs instructional tools that help them move their students along that academic and instructional continuum. NWA, MAP does both. They're not just an assessment tool. They're not just an instructional tool. They are both.